All right. What do we do today? Let's do it. All right. There's a few things you want to look out for at the start. And you want to look out for plasmas. You have like an RNG chance, but to get them, I'll show you what the spawns are. Um, but you don't want to lollygag in this area. So you want to AR this guy just so he drops his sticky debt. And then you want to look for plasmas. They can spawn the grunt body. You have this chance to spawn here. You have a chance to spawn right here on this elite. And you have a chance to spawn on this grunt. Though they roll down and be here. And you have a chance to spawn on this grunt. So I got some on this grunt. You don't want to take too long here. But you pretty much just want to check those first points. If you don't get plasmas, it's not the end of the world. It's just, it makes one clear easier. Alright. So pretty much, start out, get that, and then look for your plasmas. I got plasmas down here. If you, again, if you don't get plasmas, don't worry about it. So, what you want to do here is you want to sticky debt that, and then you're just going to do a long sprint across and jump across. And then once you jump across, you don't want to jump or melee, just walk until you get a checkpoint. You're 100% going to get a checkpoint every time, as long as you walk and don't surrender melee. If now it's time for this jump, so I use a little bit of a reference, like I use this like little long black piece. So I look at the very end of it, and that's kind of where you want to be standing. It's like at the very end of it. So when you throw the nade, you want to make sure you're not too far forward where the nade actually hits you when you sprint. Like if you saw the hit marker there, when I ran into the nade, the nade's gonna get stuck in your body. You don't want that to happen. So to avoid this is you take one step backwards like that, and then you do a full sprint and jump. And then as soon as you jump, you just hold crouch. And it's like that. I'll do a couple more attempts, but yeah, it's just one step back, and then jump pretty much when the nade explodes, and then hold crouch. I guess I could turn on my controller cam so you can see when I crouch and everything. When I press B, like my A is my jump and B is my crouch. So you can kind of get the timing down from that. But it's gonna look like this. I hit the bonk of the phantom. It's kind of like that. You don't want to, like, if you lose your sprint to hitting the phantom, you're not going to get it. You want to keep your sprint the whole time with full momentum. And that's how this trick works, because you just forward momentum up the phantom. But it's just all into, like, how much space you get. Because you can't just do it when you're sprinting instantly, because it just won't work. You have to pretty much time your jump as soon as it explodes for this one to get the maximum height. That's why I take a step backwards and then I jump. So once you do that, you'll just jump across. And then make sure to reload your sticky debt, and then switch to stickies if you had them. I'm going to show you, like, every version of the clear. There's 5 different ways you can clear it, basically. The fastest way if you have stickies. So it's just sticky debt. I should probably explain something real quick. You want to pick up 2 things here on this desk. It's a thruster pack and a shotgun. Make sure you pick that up. And thruster pack is gonna be your new best friend for this mission. Yeah. So it's gonna be sticky debt, and then 2 stickies kills the hunter. And then you're just gonna sidestep this hunter, and it's shotgun melee kills that hunter. Now there's different ways you can do it, so I'm gonna show you like every way. Just depending on what you have. So if you have no stickies at all, it's just 2 sticky debts. This guy's pushed up. And sidestep this one again. Uh, Getting to know the Hunter AI can be a little bit difficult. I think one way to practice the Hunter AI, just so you can know when to sidestep, is just always go to the right side of where it attacks. So I'll go close to one. So it's gonna attack me and just sidestep to the right. That's all. That's all their attacks are. So you're waiting for him to attack. I can show you again. This is just the easiest way to get around him. It's just sidestep to the right, so you can kill him like that. So he's gonna attack me, and I sidestep to the right. It's too late. But he's gonna attack me, and just hold right against him. So yeah. And if you don't like the 2 sticky debt strategy, you could always... pick up the shotgun, please? Dude. Okay, this Hunter is really close. But if you don't like the 200, you could just shotgun both. And I'm just gonna double revert, give me a second. They're pushed up because I was having trouble grabbing the Hunter. Alright. So yeah, yep, shotgun. And if you don't like the 2 sticky strat, you can always just thruster, hold right against him, shotgun melee. Shotgun kills him. Same thing here, hold right against him, shotgun melee, shotgun. And then, yeah, timing's a little bit weird to get down, but it's possible. Make sure you get stage up ammo here, and then you just hold your action button here. So I'm going to show you beginner-friendly strats. I'm not going to have you do anything extra too hard that you don't have to, because there's a lot that you've probably seen it from the IL. So there's a lot that goes on during this IL. So one thing to note, the thruster pack is you don't have to muscle run. As long as you just jump and thruster every time, that counts as your unlimited sprint. Just wait till your thruster comes back and just jump thruster. So you'll probably see people get out of bounds like this. I'm not gonna have you do that. It saves like 6 seconds. I'm like, it's not worth it. So just stand in front of this door.
The station should be equipped with outer turrets. If we can reactivate them, I can program the station's defenses to provide cover for the evacuation.
Okay, I'll send you the coordinates.
Once this door opens, do kill this Marine. Because if you don't kill the Marine has to open the door, but if the Marine's not alive, he doesn't have to open the door. And then I'll just show you the path up here. You kind of have to be fast here, because one of these doors do close. You have to beat it, like that. And then this door opens, right? Yep. I haven't done this route in a little bit, but this is pretty much the route. And it only, the out of bounds only saves like 6 seconds, so don't worry about it. Okay, and then I'm going to show you how to get a consistent checkpoint here for this next trick, just for full game wise. So you backsmack this guy, you sticky deck these guys, you're going to run over here, sticky deck these 2 people, and then you're going to shotgun these 2, and then stay behind this archway like right here until you get a checkpoint. I got an early checkpoint. Sometimes it takes a second. I got one down here, which is rare. But kill these 2 guys and then you just get a checkpoint right here. So now we're gonna learn this trick. So one thing to note is your grenade could get eaten through like the wall and go through the wall, or just not do any damage to you. The one way to do that is you look in the corner and then you type S just once. I had a checkpoint here. So you're going in the corner, and you just type S or just tap below once. So you're not in the corner fully. You're like a little bit out of the corner like this. This is just so your grenade doesn't get stuck on the wall, and you can like grenade jump every time. So the easiest way to do this grenade jump is to grenade jump and then hold backwards. So it's like this. Jump and hold backwards. Again, it's kind of like the one at the start. You have to time it as soon as it blows up. I am holding crouch too and holding backwards, and you'll land here. You can like do it a little bit over here. Oh, this is the hole I was talking about. That's why I don't do it, because you can land like on this part, which is a little bit lower. But it's just easier just to look into the corner and then time it as soon as it jumps. This one's not as tight. Like, you can time it pretty much. Like, I jumped a little bit early there, and that still worked. Like, yeah. You saw how early I jumped there, and it still worked. So the timing's not really that tight. But once you're up here, you just jump here. There's an invisible box right here that you can jump on. Like this. You can't go over it like this, so you have to jump on it. And then, yeah. So for this next part, I'll show you this part. So you see how these little, like, black things are, like, archways? There's, like, 1, 2, I'm shooting another one. So you're gonna sprint until you see the one with orange lights. So this one has an orange light, right? And the one immediately after that, you jump in front of. So this is just how you get back in bounds. Because the game will register you out of bounds. And yeah, you just teleport. So you're looking, see the orange lights, and then you jump in front of that one, you'll teleport back in bounds. I'm gonna show you the backup just in case you mess it up. There is a backup to get back in bounds. That's just the fastest way to get back in bounds.
The battle nets directed all troops to our position.
So let's just say, oh, you missed the jump. Oh, you jumped too early, like right here. You hit the load, and yeah. If this happens, don't panic. You just run back where you came from, and then just barely tap left till you fall back in bounds. But yeah, once you come back here, kill these two, and I pick up DMR here. Yep, pull Cortana, and this is where you turn your game to 60 FPS. I'm already playing 60 because I play it for personal reasons, but this is where you go to 60 FPS, right here. So you're gonna wait for a second.
I'm here. Any luck?
Cortana's bringing the defense grid online now.
Okay. That's it.
I hear it. We'll broadcast the final evac orders.
The nuke?
We're rigging it now. Meet us back on the upper platform and we'll help you get it to the artifact.
Chief, if we pull this off and act.
You're gonna come here, gonna jump on this box and jump a thruster to go over it. Not shoot that. Do that again. I shot the ground by accident, but I like to do this and then shoot here just to clear a little bit out so I don't get shot at, but sometimes it's inedible. Yeah. Okay, so first thing you're gonna do is go to the left here, grab this, and make sure you have the Spartan laser out the whole time. Don't switch weapons. You're gonna come here and do the thruster, and this is where the fun part begins. So I'm gonna do my best to explain it. There is a guide I sent you that explains it a little bit better than I can do, but basically you're gonna do this, kill everything while holding your left trigger down, and then you're gonna pull your left trigger. Okay, while holding your missiles down. I did it a little bit too early. Just talking and playing something I can't do. But so you're gonna pretty much just kill these guys, work your way down, and then start holding your missiles when you get like down this ramp, and then you're gonna target this Banshee. You have to make sure this Banshee dies. If this Banshee doesn't die, the trick won't work, and you'll lose 40 seconds. I'll show you the backup if this happens in full game. Blah 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 blah. But this Banshee has to die. Right after the Banshee dies, you then go on to kill everything else. So make sure everything here dies. You'll come up here. There's going to be 3 more guys. Very important that you get these ghosts dead. These ghosts need to die. They can hide and screw up your run. So I got lucky that the ghost actually came to find me. But you're pretty much going to wait here, and you're just pretty much waiting to another wave.
Another way.
So once you hear another wave, you're going to kill this left Phantom. It's the same thing we did in Phantom D. You're going to charge the first one, and then slowly blow the missile on the second one. How they're not dead? So once it dies, you're gonna kill this. You don't have to kill the Wraith. Sometimes the Wraith will flip. If the Wraith flips, just kill the driver. If the Wraith is not flipped like it is, you just have to open the hatch and kill the driver like this. So I'm shooting it, and the driver's dead. So now I'm shooting delay at checkpoint. Once this Phantom, like the the middle of the Phantom hits over this black rock in front of me, I stop shooting. If it's over the black rock, I stop shooting, I'll get a checkpoint. And you know you'll do it right if you hear Banshees. If you don't hear Banshees, the trick didn't work. But I got Banshees, trick worked. Now, if you don't hear Banshees, what you do, I'm going to show you real quick. If you do not hear Banshees, what you do is you'll have to kill these 2 ghosts that come down here. And once these ghosts come, you'll get out and you're going to run into this cave. Right over here, until you get a checkpoint. And then once you get a checkpoint, you'll hear Banshees, but this loses about 20 to 30 seconds. So it's not the end of the world if you don't get this trick, but yeah. So once you hear Banshees, all you need to do is kill 3 of them. I don't know how I shouldn't. Why would my gun switch? Okay. All you have to do is kill 3 of them. There is another laser in here just in case you miss some shots. But yeah, just kill 3 Banshees. Once you kill 3 Banshees, you're hiding in this cave for a checkpoint. Once you get the checkpoint, the mission's done. Sometimes it takes a second. Sometimes, there we go. Checkpoint, now you're on a timer. This checkpoint initiates the timer. And then all you have to do is run over to this door. And you wait here for about a minute and a half. That's about all. That's how this fight works. The guide below me, or the guide that I sent you, will explain it a little bit better.
Where is he?
Okay, you pretty much just wait here. Try not to die. I mean, it's easy. You shouldn't really die here unless you know, jump off the map. Don't do that. It's not good for your health. Anyway.
Dr. Tilson, where's the warning? Dr. Tilson.
Head back to the elevator platform. I'll keep trying to raise her.
So once you hear that, door will open. And then you'll come in this elevator. And you'll only on this elevator for another 2 minutes. I'm not going to sit here because I'm impatient. But as soon as the 2 minutes are up, you'll just hit this button and the mission will end. That's Composer. Again, you can DM me if you have any questions. But the guide I sent you will explain the info a little bit better. And if you're still having questions, just, you know, DM me. I could probably make a better in-fight guide personally. Just by itself. But that's pretty much the gist of the level. But try to learn the rest of the level before we get to in-fight. And just let me know if you have questions.